Hello everyone. Today we're gonna try make tiramisu. I hope it's gonna work. Also, because the space here is quite limited, but that's what we got. Okay, so let's start together. You already saw the ingredients that you have to use. I'm gonna do it for super low quantity since I might have to eat it alone. But if you have more people coming, this is not suggested for coronavirus. But in case, just double the quantities, or yeah, just make as much as you need. So let's start with eggs. You gotta divide the eggs and the yellow and the white as much as possible. Just pay attention that in the red part of the eggs there's no white, and actually the most important part is on the white there's no red. Otherwise the yeah, that's actually not my job, tutorial person, as this could be. Otherwise it's gonna be really hard to mount it. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna put 3 eggs for my portions, and this means, yeah, 3 yellow and 3 white. Okay, so once you have the 2 parts separate, I hope you can see. Now you can't see anything, but you have the white on one side and the yellow on the other side. We're gonna put sugar in the red part of our eggs. Just go with not the full quantities of the sugars that you have in your ingredients, but leave something out for sweetening the coffee afterwards. So I put the sugar in as much as possible, and then we have to make sure that this thing got a fluffy yellow cream. I'm gonna do this with an electric, whatever this thing is called. You can also do it manually if you're looking for a workout session and you cannot go outside. So after you finished with your electric thingy, that red part with sugar should look like more or less like this. So really fluffy, almost white cream. And so that's the first step. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna add all our mascarpone in. So we're gonna put 250 grams inside this fluffy cream. You wanna do it pieces by pieces, so don't put all mascarpone together, but just part of it, and then use your electric twister. I'm gonna find the name, to twist it as much as possible. I'm gonna do this step and then show you the result. Okay, I'm done. I put all my mascarpone cream inside my egg red and the sugar, and this is the cream that came out of it. So it needs to be as consistent as possible. 9 out of 10 this is not like this, so I was actually quite proud of this result. In case it's not like this and it's liquid, which is the main thing that could happen, you could try to add a little bit more mascarpone. So maybe if you want, buy a little bit more. Maybe I can even twist and take my face out of this. No, maybe not. Okay. Okay, so then let's proceed. This we're gonna put it apart. We're gonna leave it here and wait until we are finished with the other step. So now what we do, we take the part of the eggs that we didn't use so far, which is super complicated in the tiny kitchen. We take the white part. So here we have to mount those white eggs. There's a trick. You can put a little bit of salt in it, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna take a little bit, tiny bit of salt with one hand. Awesome, really easy. If you're Italian and this happened, that's really shitty because it's quite bad luck, so you wanna twist it on your back. Exactly done. So you put a bit into your egg white, and then you use your electric twister to mount these eggs. The electric twister needs to be completely cleaned, so you don't want anything to go inside this. I'm gonna do it and show it again, because with one hand is impossible. Okay, here we are. This is your egg white with your, once you mount it, you see they just are really consistent, so they move all together, and that's what needs to happen in order them to be ready. It needs to be only one single thing, so you can always try to twist it, see if they fall, and so on. So now what we're gonna do is gonna put these two things together. We wanna put the white part inside our yellow part. Something we have to take care of is that we're not gonna twist here, but we like gently going to put everything together, making sure that we don't unmount the work with it, with our white egg white. So gently do it until it looks all in one color. Once you finished putting them together, it should look like this. So it's still really fluffy, really consistent, and everything is in one single color. So actually our tiramisu preparation now it's finished, and we have just to put it together. Okay, so you can use something like this. That would be probably if you do tiramisu doubling the ingredients that I just gave you. So for me it's not gonna be enough for this amount of tiramisu, so I can't use this big thing. So I'm just gonna put it somewhere like here. That's something if you want to be a little bit creative, or if you have anyone to impress, or if you don't have anything else. That's my case. So what we're gonna do is we want to make sure that in each thing you decided to put your tiramisu on, we want to do at least 2 layers of biscuits and sauce, or whatever is this called. So make sure that you choose the right sizes for your tiramisu holder. And now we can start with the process. So I put here some coffee with the sugar that it remained from before. This also depends how sweet you like your tiramisu to be. I put all the one I had. So what we're gonna do is we put the first layer of tiramisu first inside our holder. Once it's done, we take our biscuit and we're gonna dip it inside the coffee. This is also depends on your taste. I prefer not to have it too dipped, like too soaked into coffee. It depends on how much you like the taste. And we're gonna do the same layer inside our holder to cover all the previous sauce that we put in. Once this is done, we follow on with another layer of sauce, exactly as we did the previous one, to cover all our Savoiardi, then the biscuits. You're gonna do this as many times as possible. I would suggest that you do 2 to 3 layers of biscuit and sauce. Okay, then this is done. This is our tiramisu, looking like this. We wanna put this on the fridge and make it rest. Also a night, that would be perfect. So if you can do this a little bit longer and you eat it, then would be good. Once you finish, then you want to put some cocoa powder on it, and you just want to cover it like with a really small layer of cocoa your tiramisu, and then you're ready to eat it. So guys, if your kitchen looks like a big mess and you have tiramisu all over, then probably you're ready. I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry for not being professional, but maybe I found my new job if coronavirus would not allow us to open anymore. And so I wish you a good day and to enjoy your tiramisu.